So, EastEnders fans, this one really got people talking. Just when everyone thought the Slater chapter was quietly closed, one Instagram photo has stirred up massive comeback rumours. And honestly, it feels very on brand for this family. Because when Sean Slater and Stacey Slater are mentioned in the same breath, fans immediately start asking one question. Could they both be heading back to Walford together? Now, let's break down exactly what happened, why this reunion matters so much, and whether EastEnders might actually be setting up a double return nobody saw coming. The reunion that sparked everything. Former EastEnders favourite Rob Kazinsky, who played the explosive Sean Slater, recently shared a photo that stopped fans mid-scroll. The picture showed Rob reunited with Lacey Turner, his on-screen sister Stacey, and instantly comment sections everywhere lit up. It wasn't just a casual selfie either. There was warmth, nostalgia, and that unmistakable Slater energy that fans haven't seen together on screen in years. Rob captioned the post with a playful line referencing Brazil, love from Brazil, seriously, whose idea was that? Clearly nodding to Stacey's recent exit storyline. Then he added something that really hit fans emotionally. Like time never passes with the best of the best. And just like that, speculation exploded. Why Sean Slater still matters. Sean Slater isn't just another former character. He's one of those figures who left a lasting impact on the square. Rob Kazinsky first joined EastEnders back in 2006, and from day one, Sean was unpredictable, intense, and deeply damaged. He wasn't a villain in the traditional sense, he was troubled, emotional, and often self-destructive. Fans watched Sean battle inner demons, violent impulses, and complicated family relationships, especially with Stacey. Their sibling bond was messy, painful, but fiercely loyal, and that's exactly why viewers connected to it. Even after Rob left full-time in 2009, Sean never truly disappeared. He returned for guest stints over the years, most recently in 2022, and every time he did, it felt like unfinished business. So when fans see Rob and Lacey together again, it doesn't feel random, it feels intentional. Stacey's emotional exit, and why it doesn't feel final. Now, let's talk about Stacey Slater, because her departure in late 2025 was one of the most emotional exits EastEnders has done in years. Stacey left Walford broken, grieving, and exhausted after the devastating death of Martin Fowler. The Queen Vic explosion in February 2025 changed everything. In truly heartbreaking scenes, Martin proposed, talked about their future, and dreamed out loud about growing old together, only for Stacey to be told his chances of survival were slim. Watching Martin die from cardiac arrest while Stacey stood helplessly by was brutal. It wasn't just sad, it felt like the end of an era. Her decision to leave for Brazil with Arthur and Hope wasn't about escape, it was about survival. But here's the key thing fans keep pointing out. EastEnders never closed the door. A show spokeswoman later confirmed that Stacey would be off-screen, but that they'd look forward to planning Stacey's return when Lacey decides the time is right. That line alone tells fans everything they need to know. Fans react. And the demand is loud. As soon as Rob posted that reunion photo, fans flooded the comments. Some begged openly, please come back to EastEnders, we need Sean back. Others focused on the pair together. Just need Stacey and Sean back on the square together. A lot of viewers called them their favourite characters, saying the Slater family doesn't feel complete without them. And honestly, that reaction isn't surprising. The Slaters have always been about raw emotion, chaos, loyalty, and survival. Bringing Sean back without Stacey or Stacey back without Sean feels incomplete. Fans don't just want returns, they want unfinished family business. Could EastEnders actually pull off a double return? This is where things get really interesting. EastEnders loves long-term storytelling, it loves nostalgia, and it knows exactly which characters spark instant emotion. A Sean and Stacey double return wouldn't just be fan service, it'd be a moment. Importantly, it'd open huge story possibilities. Sean returning could mean confronting his past violence, facing the changes in Stacey after Martin's death, struggling with guilt, grief, or redemption. Meanwhile, Stacey coming back with Sean by her side could show a stronger, more guarded Stacey, a sibling bond rebuilt after years apart, a Slater family shake-up the square desperately needs. Fans might notice how perfectly this fits the show's current tone, darker, more emotional, more character-driven. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying this breakdown, hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed for all the latest EastEnders spoilers and theories. Now, back to the Slaters. Timing matters, and it feels right. Right now, EastEnders is at a turning point. Several legacy characters have exited, the square feels quieter, and viewers are craving familiar faces with emotional weight. Sean's unpredictable energy, combined with Stacey's trauma-shaped strength, could instantly raise the stakes. Also worth noting, Kazinsky has previously said he's open to returning if the story feels right, and Stacey has never ruled out coming back either. So when these two reunite publicly, fans can't help but wonder, was this just a catch-up or a subtle tease? What a return could look like. Imagine this. Stacey returns first, struggling, withdrawn, changed. Then, out of nowhere, Sean arrives, unannounced. No dramatic music, just silence. A look between siblings who've lost too much. That moment alone would break the internet. From there, EastEnders could explore trauma bonding, old wounds reopening, Sean trying to protect Stacey in unhealthy ways, Stacey refusing to be saved this time. It's raw, it's messy, and it's exactly the kind of storytelling fans love. So, will it actually happen? Right now, nothing is confirmed. No contracts, no official announcements. But EastEnders fans know one thing. When the show wants to surprise us, it plays the long game. And this reunion, it feels like the kind of spark that doesn't happen by accident. Could this be the start of something bigger, or just two former co-stars sharing a moment? Either way, the demand is loud, and the door is wide open. Final thoughts. Sean and Stacey represent some of EastEnders' most powerful storytelling. Pain, loyalty, chaos, love, all wrapped into one family. If the BBC does decide to bring them back, it won't just be a return, it'll be a moment.